Okay, welcome back. This is fresh off the last video. I just want to give a little space, and if you didn't watch the last video, I'm gonna say, go ahead and say welcome. Welcome back to all my subscribers, and thanks for all you new folks that signed up for the subscription, or signed up to be subscribers, however that works. Appreciate it. And welcome to noobs and randos and people checking me out for the first time. So if you have been watching this ridiculous journey I'm on riding this motorcycle, I do something on my bike all the time. Most of it I did one day, so it's not like you've seen a lot, but occasionally I do post videos of me doing maintenance and work and change. My most recent major change was my exhaust, and it sounds awesome for about half an hour. So I changed my exhaust because I wanted to change the sound profile. I wanted a full system. I wanted to get rid of that big old fupa up under the bike because it looks better in pictures. I didn't change it because I expected some performance boost, because I don't dyno my bike. I don't measure the performance. I don't really care. I'm not racing anybody. It's a 1000cc bike, but it's geared to be more of a commuter than a race bike. It's not a ZX10. I can keep up with a ZX10 for maybe 14 to 15 seconds, and then it'll juice me completely. I have not tested this, but I'm just, generalizing. I've been beat by a Z1000, my same naked bike. So I'm not in the racing game. I did not drop my exhaust for performance. I have put on full systems on two of my, I did a slip-on one bike and a full system on my last bike, my 2013 Ninja 650, and it sounded amazing. Although it was not a straight pipe, it was a two-brother system, and if you are unfamiliar with how this works, most aftermarket systems come with a set of mufflers. Yes, you do get rid of your catalytic converter box. You drop that off, you get rid of a lot of weight, up to 15 to 40 pounds sometimes. But they also give you a muffler, and a muffler does exactly what its name says. It muffles, it distorts and dissipates sound. And some people just run straight pipes and throw a can on there. What I ended up with, by combining two systems, combining the Akrapovic headers and my Vance & Hines cans, or tail pipes, I ended up with a straight pipe. Nothing in the middle to muffle the sound, and it sounded super aggressive, which is what I wanted, and it sounded super awesome, which is what I wanted. But the pitch or tone, I forget which one is which, was just too sharp. It was too sharp. And of course, when I was vlogging, I had to yell and I had to talk extremely loud, and my voice was getting tired. But the most important thing is it became a little bit painful. So if my earbud slipped out, I could ride, for a little while, and I would just pull over and go, you know what, I can't deal with this. It's too sharp, it's hurting my ears. I can deal with it for a bit, but I like to ride. I like to ride all day sometimes, and having to pull over constantly if my earbud falls out because I'm sweaty McSweatface, it would be, good God, I'm about to tear up because there's so much wind in my face. It would be very annoying. I know I just blew a bunch of wind on the mic, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. It would be very annoying to have to deal with that. So what I did was I decided to create my own set of mufflers, kind of. I already purchased the Baffles weeks and weeks ago, and I've been riding around with them for about a month and a half. Pretty much the week after I put the full system on, I put the Baffles in, and they're universal Baffles. I was unable to get the Vance & Hines Baffles, which were ridiculously expensive. I was not paying that much money for it. And no, I do not regret changing my system. I like the sound profile change. It's just a bit sharp for me. Hurt my ears just a smidge, and I decided to just take some of the bite off. So I took and this is the part of the video where I illustrate everything in either videos or pictures of exactly what I did. So I took my Baffles and I put them on my workbench. I looked at them. I decided to look up some videos on YouTube, of course, of how to create and or repack a muffler, and of course I found my exact set of Baffles, which was super awesome. And I watched how it was done. I did it. I put the wrapping around my Baffle. I threaded it through, which I illustrated in this video, how I did it before I did it, because it was hard to illustrate with the packing material already on the Baffle, so I had to do it with it off. I used some stainless steel ties. I got the stainless steel tie tool in which to tighten those ties. That's a lot of T's. And everything was good to go. And then I packed my muffler, which I don't think any man should ever say that sentence. But I started the bike, and at idle, I realized I had done goofed. I blew the material out. At idle, there is, quite a bit of turbulence in a motorcycle, and it was blowing the packing material out that, of course, that I poked a hole through. But even after I revved it up a bit, I thought I should have been done spewing packing material, and I realized I was not. So I was like, you know, if I ride this bike over the course of the next couple of days, all this crap's going to be out all over the road. It's going to be gone. It's going to be right back to where I was, right? So I just, luckily, Googled another solution, found out that you can pack a motorcycle tailpipe with, or a muffler, usually, not a tailpipe. Don't get my words twisted. You repack a muffler usually with packing material, ceramic or fiberglass, or you can use stainless steel and or sometimes bronze wool, because bronze is rust resistant, corrosive resistant, and all that kind of stuff, and it has a melting temperature of about 900 degrees, so it should be fine in a tailpipe that's pretty cool by the time, well, comparatively cool by the time it exits the back of the bike. So what I did was I took my baffles and wrapping back out, clipped the clamps or the steel ties, and then rewrapped those materials inside of coarse bronze wool. I did not use fine because I didn't want to muffle any more than I already did too much more. I just wanted to contain the material from being blown out due to the increasing turbulence of me accelerating down the road, and I don't want to lose all my stuff. So if I would have wrapped it in fine, it would have restricted the air just a little bit more. And of course, some people say, you know, you put on a full system and you want to, you know, some people say you get a lot more horsepower because it breathes more, and some people say you lose some because you don't have enough back pressure. I am not smart enough or in the know enough, knowledgeable enough about that subject for any of that. I just know the sound kind of hurt, and I wanted to change it up some. So I took my baffles, wrapped them with the bronze wool, and I neatly put them back in there. I had to take them out once or twice just to make sure that my fitment was good, because on one side there is either a 1/4 inch to almost 1/2 inch gap, and I wanted everything sitting there nice and snug. And even if I didn't do it right, they are excellent carbon cleaners. By the time I pulled these things in and out so many times, they were covered in soot, and my tailpipes were pretty clean, so that's something to be proud of. So anyway, I got the bronze wraps, I cleaned them up with my shears, placed them into the tailpipe, cinched everything down, and I gotta say, I like it. So far, it still maintains that aggressive sound. Anything over 6K RPM, especially when I'm on the freeway, it doesn't matter. This thing is still howling, which is cool. I just didn't want that howl when I'm in the neighborhood riding with my buddies. I was riding in front of a couple people, and they're like, dude, I had to back way off. Your bike's too loud, my ears hurt. I'm like, that sucks. I don't want to have to, my buddies have to stay that far back. Yeah, we got to maintain our distance, but good God, I don't want to ruin their ride because my butt's loud. So I decided to make some changes. I made some changes for my own sanity, my own ears, and for the people I ride with, and my neighbors, of course. I don't want to be that guy. I do like a loud exhaust, but I just do not like that piercing feeling after riding for so long where it was starting to hurt my ear holes. So, thank you guys for watching. I am done yapping about that subject. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop some comments, like, subscribe if you so choose, and I shall catch you guys later.